In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing the Netflix series Wednesday. Wednesday is the kind of television series based off of Wednesday Addams, the character from the Addams family. Basically, it tells the story of Wednesday Addams, who was expelled from high school, which you see from the very first episode of what she did for standing up to her brother, and it's just absolutely crazy what she does. And then she enrolls in Nevermore Academy, where her father Gomez and her mother Morticia met. Now, all the while, she struggles to fit in with everything that's going on at Nevermore, and it's absolutely mind-blowing of how the series is revolved around Wednesday and not the entire Addams family. Now, not only that, Catherine Zeta-Jones plays Morticia and Luis Guzman plays Gomez Addams. We also have Jenna Ortega playing Wednesday Addams, and Gwendolyn Christie is playing Principal Weems, and Ricky Lindholm is Valerie Kinbot, Jamie McShane is Donovan Galpin, and Christina Ricci is playing Marilyn Thornhill, a new teacher at Nevermore. This was kind of inspired by the 1991 film the Addams Family Values, and the subsequent, the TV shows and everything. But this was more front and center, and it was created by Alfred Gough and Miles Miller. The interesting thing about this is that the first 4 episodes of this series was directed by Tim Burton. And you can tell Tim Burton directed it because he put his different spin on how everything was done. It's dark, it's twisted, it's demented. But Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams really, really is the most amazing thing you've ever seen on screen or a Netflix series for that matter. She knocks it out of the ballpark. The one-liners, the comebacks, her trying to fit in, her and her friend Enid, who share different spaces. Wednesday's all black and white. Enid is full of color. But Nevermore Academy also has different aspects of what people are. You have vampires, werewolves, shapeshifters, uh, gorgons, sirens, different aspects of other so-called creatures and a secret society. And the whole aspect to this is that Wednesday is trying to uncover something that happened in the town of Jericho and something behind it Nevermore. There is a monster running loose, killing people. What's the thing and what's causing it behind it? She goes to therapy sessions. She tries to one up the therapist. There's also many different aspects to it and how she fits in. And we do see Thing, the hand, come in. Even though the character is a simple, you know, hand, it really serves a purpose to this character as well as Wednesday because she's interacting with someone who she knows. Not only that, Fred Armisen appears as Uncle Fester. That character was kind of one note, really didn't fit the mold like we're so used to seeing Uncle Fester being, especially in the movies where he was played by Christopher Lloyd, and then in the cartoon series. Luis Guzman as Gomez was good, but the scenes where he played him, Gomez was just one note as well. Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia was good. Good casting, but they could have gone a different route maybe. The chemistry between Morticia and Gomez didn't feel like it was there, unlike Raul Julia and Angelica Houston had in the movies, and it was just different. This is so many iterations from the old classic TV show to the movies to the animated movies that we know. Not only that, we have certain aspects of a pilgrim named Joseph Crackstone. He has a history with this and certain outcasts of everything. The makeup effects were great. The visual effects were great. The monster kind of felt like, and it kind of reminded me of Beetlejuice in a way. I don't know why. Maybe it was that aspect of how it looked or whatever it was. Not only that, the they did focus on her psychic powers a lot, which was really, really good because I didn't know Wednesday Addams had that. And when she did, I was like, wow, this is a very different tone that they're going in, which worked. They also go into her love life. The boys, with Tyler and Xavier, that was good, but that felt like more like a young adult novel kind of thing, which kind of fits the goth supernatural comedy horror mode to it. Not only that, she goes to the Raven dance and she has her own little breakout dance scene, which was really fun and great. It's a great scene to rewatch over and over again. Jenna Ortega is phenomenal as Wednesday Addams in that role. Not only that, she does amazing, amazing things. There's a lot of callbacks to Wednesday Addams from the TV series, the movies, and even the animated series. The snapping of the fingers is an Easter egg. There's so many great things in this that, but the thing that kind of was a little bit, kind of took a while to get used to is Wednesday Addams. You liked her, but she kept pushing and she was very pestering at times. There are times where you love a character and then you hated a character. Christina Ricci as Marilyn Thornhill was phenomenal. Seeing her come into this series where she played the role of Wednesday Addams in the film version was really interesting. I mean, you don't just cast an actress like this and she doesn't have a big role. She plays a real pivotal character in this, and it's really interesting to see. Gwendolyn Christie as Larissa Weems, the principal of Nevermore Academy, was so elegant, very well done. The aspect of the camera movement, of how in real life she's a very, very tall woman and an actress. So they kind of had the camera up high for her, down low for Wednesday. The symmetry of it was good. The whole aspect was great, and just the fun thing about everything. I mean, the comedy was great. The horror aspect is there. The supernatural element is there. There are some parts where it just, whoa, you don't expect it, but then the story really makes it work. And then knowing the backstory between of what Gomez and Morticia went through when they were at Nevermore Academy, how certain things are being covered up for them about their story. Very, very different, very interesting. I'm really curious to see if this gets kind of a second season because the ending has that kind of question mark to it where a lot of it's called there's a thing where okay it's like we're gonna do this the end question mark or someone asks Wednesday Addams, are you coming back next semester? What's going to happen with that? Some might say that this feels like a CW miniseries or drama. Okay, fine. But it's a big budget Netflix series. When I heard they were doing this, I was intrigued. Not only that, Jenna Ortega is the next iconic actress of Hollywood. You're going to see a lot of her, and this is just the beginning. And I'm curious to see what happens next, where the story goes, if there's a second season, what they're going to do, and how they're going to touch on certain things. And I mean, 4 out of the 8 episodes was directed by Tim Burton, like I said. 8 episode first season, perfect. It got the story across. I feel like everything was done in a good way, but just minutely, it felt a little bit rushed, even though we understood what this character is. The one-liners, the funniness of it, and everything aspect of how everything is portrayed by her is great. Not only that, she plays an ancestor also named Goody Adams, who has a connection to the Adams family, as well as Joseph Crackstone and the entire Jericho city or little county, as well as Nevermore Academy. A lot of Edgar Allan Poe effect and aspect to it, even with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So well done, so real good. A lot of people didn't like it, but I absolutely loved this show. I would definitely give it a second watch just to see what I missed, and just to see Jenna Ortega's performance once again on the small screen. And I'm hoping for a second season. For me, Wednesday gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Wednesday, the Netflix series. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about Jenna Ortega's performance as Wednesday? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think about the aspect of what the story was? Do you think that they could have done something different? Did you like the casting choices that were done for Morticia and Gomez and Uncle Fester? If not, who would you have casted in those roles? And do you see Wednesday getting a second season on Netflix? And if you do, where do you think the story's going to go from here? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And also let me know what rating you would give Wednesday. And I'll see you all in the next review video.